Well, I guess usually the Phoenix would probably take a point away to victory, but given the way you guys controlled the game, are you disappointed to come away with a draw?
Yeah, I think so. I think, as you said, we felt comfortable even before they went to 10 men. When it was 11v11, we felt very comfortable, and we were controlling the game and creating some opportunities. So to come away with a point feels a little bit like 2 points lost. But on the positive side of things, it's our first clean sheet. It's a good point away from home, and we maintain that momentum that we've picked up in the last few weeks.
Yeah, and you're very close to getting your first goal for the club as well. Was it? Run me through just kind of watching that one, bounce so close to going in. Yeah,
I mean, a little bit unlucky, I suppose. The sort of cross came in, it was a good corner from Reno, and the ball sat there nicely, and just had to attack it. And I'll admit, as it came off my head, I thought it was goal bound. So a little few centimetres either way, and might have sort of deflected off the crossbar and gone in. So bit unfortunate, I guess, but would have been nice to score. But as I say, probably more 2 points lost is the more disappointing thing.
Yeah, and on a personal note, are you happy with your form? It seems like you've made a good transition into the Phoenix, and had one of your best performances on the weekend.
Yeah, I think I've been happy enough. For me, it's just been about building into the season and being nice and steady at the back there, and trying to sort of help those around me. So I think I've been doing that okay, and hopefully that can continue, and we can continue building on what we've done here.
Yeah, and I guess Ufuk's getting a lot of plaudits for the way the team's been playing. How have you found him, being a first-year coach in the A-League?
Yeah, fantastic. He knows what he wants out of the boys, and he's very clear with his messaging. So everyone's on the same page, and we're moving in the right direction. And I think early on the results didn't quite go our way, but I think a few of the performances we put in, we always had that belief that the results would come. So I think now we're starting to get a bit more of the rewards from that. So.
Yeah, and what's the partnership like with Stephen Taylor? What's it like playing with a guy like him with all his experience?
Yeah, great. I mean, you said it right there. He's an experienced guy. He's been around for a while, and play at the highest level. So it's been great to play alongside him. And I think our understanding and our partnership's getting better each week. So that can only be a good thing for games to come.
Just on that partnership as well, how valuable and how key is Stefan to that back line as well this season so far?
Yeah, Stefan, I mean, he's been huge for us. He was great on the weekend when he was called upon, and he's been fantastic in the weeks prior. I think he's made save of the week in more weeks than not. So that's probably says it in itself. So I think he was happy to get his first clean sheet. He's probably deserved a few more than that. So we were happy to help him out with that one, and he's happy to sort of bail us out when we need him. So it's been good. And he's a big guy, he's vocal, so he's helping us out in front of him.
You mentioned save of the week. Cammy Devlin made the team of the week as well. Was that pretty pleasing to see somebody come in that circumstance and put in the performance he did?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you want to have strength in your squad, and I think Roof has been fantastic for the team in the games he's been involved, and it's unfortunate to not have him on the weekend, but Cammy steps in and does an outstanding job, and that's what you want from all the players that are looking to bust into the team, that when they get an opportunity they take it and they play well. So it was great to see from Cammy, and I think the gaffer and all the boys have got belief in anyone that takes the field. So
you mentioned you were comfortable when it was 11 against 11. Does then them going down to 10 change things to the point where they become more difficult to break down?
Yeah, I think, if I'm honest, it was probably the worst thing that could have happened to us, I guess, because I think we were creating good openings when it was 11v11, and the onus was on them to probably come out of it a bit more in attack. And as soon as they went down to 10, the mindset for them was obviously just to defend and protect what they had, which made it at times a little bit difficult to break down. But that's the challenge for us to move forward, is when we find ourselves in those positions or against a team that sits in deep like that we have to find creative solutions and maybe change things up a bit and take the game to them a bit more. So that's something we'll look at and review and work on. But as I said, if it had been 11v11, I think maybe a few of those openings might have been a bit easier to unlock.
And obviously it extends the unbeaten run here, sets up a pretty scintillating clash against Sydney this week coming now. I mean, they've looked at times in imperious form, haven't they? I mean, in terms of the game plan you've got going into it, any different from what we're seeing in the last couple of weeks?
No different from us. I think we've got the way we want to play, and we've got our system and our philosophy and all that sort of thing. So we'll stick to what we're doing and what's been working the last few weeks. And I'm sure Uffy and even players like Cammy, they know Sydney quite well after being there for a while. So they'll look at weaknesses we can exploit from them. But as you said, they've been a fantastic team this season, as they have been the last few seasons. So it'll be no easy sort of challenge, but I think everyone's up for that challenge.
Because you feel like the game, you know, when you went over to Sydney, it was still probably one of the better performances of the season, despite the fact you came away with nothing.
Yeah, definitely. I think you know, it was a great performance that game. We were probably a little bit unlucky to lose it the way we did. So I think the team will take a lot of confidence from that game previously, and hopefully we can replicate that a little bit and get a slightly different result this time around.